Hello everyone, this video I will show you how to install Home Assistant operating system on the Smart Power distribution box. Because last video we have made this Smart Power distribution box based on the case868 server. And also if you have this server board and not installed on the box, you can also let it become smart and install the Home Assistant. This box just for a demo. So if you use this controller, you can also see this antenna. We can install the antenna. This one is ESP32 Wi-Fi module antenna. And this is RF 433 MHz RF antenna. And this is for Wi-Fi antenna. So there are many antenna. If you have the Raspberry Pi CM4 module have the Wi-Fi, you will have another new antenna at this hole. But this box, we have installed the metal box. So the signal in the metal box will be very low. So we can install a external antenna. You can see we can use this antenna. Like this one, you can see this is big. And this cable is long, about 1.5 meters. Also, you can find 3 meters for long distance. So this is for SMA socket. And this socket you can install on this interface. And this one, you can see this is magnetic. So you can install very easily. You can see I can very easy to install because it can stick on the metal body. So that will be installed on the box and extend the Wi-Fi signal. And this video, because we mainly use the Ethernet, so I'm not install the antenna. In future video, maybe we use the Wi-Fi, then we will install this antenna. And also if you have this box, maybe you have Zigbee device, so we can install this Zigbee USB dongle. You can see like this. And also this is Zigbee USB dongle. This also you can install on this box. But this antenna will be removed and replaced with the external type and installed on this USB socket, just like this. Now, there are some different versions of the CM4 module, and some have the eMMC inside, and some without eMMC. What is eMMC? That is a flash memory. It saves the data for whole system. So I have two boxes. This box I have installed the CM4 with the eMMC, and this is without eMMC. So this box will use this SD card. And you can choose any CM4 module to use. And I can open this box and show what's the difference between this box. I can take out this box. And you can see this is SD card. Just plug in this SD card on this socket. And this CM4 also is no Wi-Fi. You can see this socket, no Wi-Fi antenna. Now I will open this box and let you see what is the eMMC version. And you can see I have two case868 server. And this is without eMMC. And this have included eMMC. So you can see there is no SD card. And this have SD card. And this is have the Wi-Fi version on CM4. You can see this is IPX cable have connect with this Wi-Fi socket. And this is no Wi-Fi. So we just use the eMMC board on the CM4 so that you can install the software and save your data on eMMC directly. So not need to use this SD card. Okay, we have introduced the different hardware of the CM4. Now we look at how to install the Home Assistant software. And the first step, you need to install this exe file. This is a driver for Raspberry Pi SM4 module. So you can just make sure you have not connected any USB device while install this program. And you can download and running the Windows install. Just download this file. And if you want install on the Linux or on the Macintosh, you can download from the Raspberry Pi official website corresponding the software version. And after you download, you will see I have downloaded just this file. This file you can unzip. You will find this exe file. Just click and will be directly to install. And you can click the next and agree and next and install. Now we just wait for a moment. Okay, this have displayed complete. You can click next and click finish. So we have completely installed the software of the driver. Now you can plug the USB cable and, to the controller and the computer. Now we will use this USB cable. This is Type-C USB cable. We want to connect with this controller and my computer. And use this cable and connect with this USB socket and this USB socket and connect to your computer. Because this box have eMMC, so if you without eMMC, you need to use this SD card and use this card read and use this one to write the image from the computer. And this is step 3. And now we do the step 4. Before we ready to download the image to the Raspberry Pi SM4, we need to change this jump. This jump we need to change to the right. The default at the left, that is boot from the Raspberry Pi. And now we need to use the eMMC. So we start with the eMMC. So we change the jump to the right. And this position, like this. You can see I can connect with this power line. This is for AC 220 volts. That is for leave line and the neutral line. Now I can let it turn on. You can see the blue LED and the sound from the Windows. And the red LED and the server is working. And now we can see the Windows and we can do this step and running this exe file we have installed. You can see here. And you can see this command. And you will see the sound have detect the USB driver. That is eMMC. So we click cancel. And this time you can see the step 6. We have pop up the Windows disk you have seen. So we can begin with the step 2 to install the software. And the first, we need to download this write image tool, this file. We can click and open this website. That is the tool to write the image to SD card, just write to the eMMC. And this button will auto detect your Windows system or your computer system. So you can click, just click. I have downloaded already. You can see this is the file I have downloaded. So I can click this file to install the tool and click run. And you can see I can click agree. And you can see this window. This is a tool you have downloaded. Because we need to flash from file. So this file you can download from this URL link. You can just click because this file is very big, about 2 gigabytes. So I have already downloaded. You need to download and unzip it. This file is image. You can see the size is big. This is the size. So I can choose this file. You can see I can select from file. I just click this button. From file. And this is I have downloaded. this is file. I can just open, and this is select target. You can click, and you will find this is detect the USB driver by the computer module, just a CM4. Don't to click this. This is your system path, system driver, and click select. And now you can just click flash. And this window, you can click yes. And now begin to start flashing. We can see we have done, and for this step, this is just our next step, and begin flashing. When the flashing is complete, you will see this photo. So we just wait for a moment. Okay, you can see it's complete, just as this photo. And now we begin to start up our server for Home Assistant. So now let's look at this power, and we need to power off. And now it's power off. Then we remove this USB cable. And this time, we need to change this jumper. This jumper, before we write the image to the eMMC, we set the jump to the right. And now we begin set the jump to the left. The left means start up from Raspberry Pi. This is a jump. Let's set at the left. Okay, this is the left. And this time, we use the network cable, because for the stability, we let this network cable connect with this socket. Now all is ready. We power on again. And you can see this time, the Raspberry Pi is start up, and the LED indicate. You can see the green is blink. And you can see if you use the CM4 module with SD card, you can insert it. If you use eMMC, just skip this step and connect with the Ethernet cable and power on. So at last, we just use this URL, homeassistant.local, and copy it to web browser. You can open a window and paste. Okay, you can see the Home Assistant is start up for the Raspberry Pi, and this will take about 20 minutes to set up. This is the first window for Home Assistant. Okay, you can see this setup is complete. Now we need to create the account. So this is name, username, and the password, confirm the password. So I can import Kinkone for the name, and you can import by yourself. And the password is 123456 and 123456. That create account. And this is your home name. The default is home, and this is the location. You can choose which is your house operation, and then you can click the next. And you can also click this detect, and press the next. And press next. And finish. Okay, this is the Home Assistant dashboard. This is the first window for you. This video is tell you how to install the Home Assistant on the Raspberry Pi on KC868 server. And the next video, we will tell you how to install other software. Okay, thanks for watching.